Hello, everyone, and welcome to this interesting episode of Ignition Time. I appreciate you being a viewer. I appreciate you being a subscriber. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider clicking the subscribe button below. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Elon Musk. There he is. What's up, Elon? Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla, and he is, he has huge ambitions for what he wants to do in the future, specifically with regards to space exploration. Now, what does this have to do? What does Elon Musk have to do with Bernie Sanders? There he is. What's up, Bernie? The independent senator from Vermont. Now, on the face of it, you would think absolutely nothing. Here you have, what is likely to be the world's first trillionaire. Yes, I said the world's first trillionaire. You have Elon Musk, who's likely to be the world's first trillionaire, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, and many other innovations to come that we probably haven't even heard about. Arguably one of the biggest geniuses of our generation. And here you have good old Bernie Sanders from Vermont. Well, in an interesting turn of events, Bernie Sanders has been dissing Elon Musk, and in this video I'll tell you why. Remember, the Ignition Time channel is about the country, the economy, as well as your money. And when it comes to matters of the country, Bernie Sanders has been a huge proponent of the $15 an hour minimum wage, trying to reduce the wealth inequality that exists in our country, and essentially trying to make sure that every American has a fair shot at the American dream. Now, in case you're thinking, what does all of this have to do with Elon Musk? Let's just jump right into that. Here's a new article that was published on Fox Business. Bernie Sanders disses Elon Musk's wealth and space plans as he calls for progressive taxes. Now, this all got instigated, if you will, when Musk sent out a tweet saying that he's accumulating resources to help make life multi-planetary. Because remember, Elon Musk has visions of humans being able to colonize on Mars, and he has a lot of other grand visions which are commendable. But Bernie Sanders is basically saying, hey man, we need to focus on life on Earth first. So let's start with this tweet on your screen from Elon Musk. I am accumulating resources to help make life multi-planetary and extend the light of consciousness to the stars. That sounds great. I mean, I am a follower of Elon Musk on Twitter. By the way, speaking of Twitter, I encourage you to follow me on Twitter so you can see what I retweet in real time. And I can tell you one thing for sure. Musk puts out a lot of really interesting tweets. I feel sometimes he just does it for fun, and he's being super casual about it. But the one person who's not being casual is the independent senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. And Bernie Sanders responded to Musk's tweet and said this: space travel is an exciting idea, but right now we need to focus on Earth. I can't help but smile with this sort of dialogue between a United States senator and essentially one of the biggest geniuses of our generation, a billionaire investor, a billionaire entrepreneur, again, most likely to be the world's first trillionaire. I do believe that Elon Musk has a real shot at being the first trillionaire in the world, especially as the value of his holdings in Tesla start to increase over time. But let's get back to Bernie Sanders. Right now, we need to focus on Earth and create a progressive tax system so that children don't go hungry, people are not homeless, and all Americans have health care. The level of inequality in America is obscene and a threat to our democracy. Now, here's something interesting. Why did Musk send out that multi-planetary tweet? Well, this is where things get even more interesting. Here's a tweet that Bernie Sanders put out just about a week ago, and he said, we are in a moment, and you'll see this tweet on your screen, we are in a moment in American history where two guys, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, own more wealth than the bottom 40% in our country. That level of greed and inequality is not only immoral, it is unsustainable. Now, in response to that tweet from Bernie Sanders, Musk said that he's accumulating resources to help make life multi-planetary and extend the light of consciousness to the stars. Now, I personally didn't understand the last part, extend the light of consciousness to the stars. But hey, look, I just want to be clear. Elon Musk is a lot smarter than I am. But Bernie Sanders is basically saying, hey man, you can do what you want, but we need to take care of all the problems and all the inequalities on Earth first. Basically, Bernie's saying, I don't want to look at the stars. Look, stars. I don't want to look at the stars when we have problems down here. That is what Bernie Sanders is saying. Now, what's interesting about Elon Musk is that Forbes claimed that Elon Musk gained the most wealth in the world compared to anyone else in the world while former President Trump was indeed president. According to reporting from Forbes, the billionaire businessman Elon Musk gained more wealth than anyone in the world during former President Donald Trump's tenure as president, to roughly $184 billion from $12.9 billion. So he went again from $12.9 billion all the way up to $184 billion. And this basically makes him, at the time I'm recording this video, the second richest person in the world. And I personally believe that Elon Musk has a chance of becoming the world's first trillionaire. Yes, you heard that right. The world's first trillionaire. So folks, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you believe that Elon Musk's ambition of focusing on the long-term plans of making in his words, life on Earth multi-planetary is more important, or are we going to focus on the ground realities essentially outlined by Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont, who's basically saying, hey man, we got to focus on problems here on Earth. We got to make sure that people have enough food to eat, people can live the American dream, people have healthcare, and that there is equality. Because right now, I think the one thing we can all agree on, other than trying to make life multi-planetary, is trying to make sure that there is a fair opportunity for all of us here on Earth. I believe that inventors and entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have grand visions, and by the way, that is what makes them the geniuses that they are. And they think beyond what are, I would call, earthly ambitions from senators like Bernie Sanders. I am not criticizing Elon Musk, and I am not criticizing Bernie Sanders. What I am trying to say is that an inventor thinks differently and thinks maybe in terms of hundreds of years, potentially tens of thousands of years. By the way, Jeff Bezos has set up a 10,000-year clock deep in the mountains somewhere. Whereas Bernie Sanders is like, well, I don't know about 10,000 years. I just want to make sure people have healthcare, people have food to eat, and the inequality is tackled, because I want to focus more on the earthly problems that we have. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you learned something new from this video, please click the like button, please subscribe, please enable notifications. I assure you, when Elon Musk watches Ignition Time, he clicks the like button. When Senator Bernie Sanders watches Ignition Time, he clicks the like button as well. They both click the like button, they both subscribe, they both enable notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye. Thanks, Elon. Thanks, Bernie. Guys, don't argue. We need you both. We need Elon because we need grand, ambitious geniuses like that. And we need senators like Bernie Sanders because they understand the plight of the common man.
We need you both, guys. We need you both. Thanks so much, guys. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications.
I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.